Hi everyone. This will be a little bit different video about as the thumbnail says, the Midi Chief and chocolate, M Vave Chocolate. How it something that I couldn't find on the internet and nobody told you, and how this guy that created it is genius. He tried to use it as a totally noob friendly device. Do not change anything and you have all in it. With few just tweaks. Basically, I will show you how CubeSuite works. The original intention that he had is just to don't touch the CubeSuite. You have the original file in it and it works. What you need to do that I missed here, it's everybody's using it like this. So you see here the option. Oh, sorry. So 2 patches per preset. So everybody uses it. Used it like this so far. So you change to amps that you have, but basically I have these 2 amps. I will show you later my setup, and 1 gain pedal that is good for some gigs. If you change places where you gig, you will probably need some equalizer after it to adapt the room and wherever you're playing. But basically I can do this on a pedal. I have a tuner on it, on the Tonex One, of course. We were talking about Tonex One. And I don't need this many patches. You can swap this to have same patch with a delay or not, whatever. But his intention was to do this. So you have option. You don't need to change anything. Just go to the option. Sorry, I need to see it. This is an FX mod delay reverb, the last one. And nobody showed this. I didn't see this anywhere on the internet. So you don't touch your CubeSuite. Nothing. You don't need to program it or anything. I have a Headrush and Pocket Master programmed for the chocolate. It works perfectly. So I have one complex setting for the Headrush and one simple in the presets. Every preset that you select, it switches to it and it saves it this way so you can use it. But for CubeSuite, for Midi Chief, I use the default one. I didn't touch it anything because I have this. It is not working correctly. It is not plug and play. If you want to professionally gig with the Tonex One like this, you will probably need to get an air step or something. But that is not a general MIDI device. It is only for Tonex, and it's like here where I live, $100 with shipping. So it's not expensive. It's really good for what it does. It's worth it if you're using Tonex One for playing. But this is a device that you can use anywhere, but it has its downsides. I will show you now. So how did I figure this out? When you go to patches, you see here. So he is really smart because Tonex One has 20 presets on itself. To not get in a way with any programming, he just for the effects selected the more than 20. So basically you go to the just see, sorry, not that one. Oh, this will be hard like this. Basically you need to go to the 20 set patches, and you see here you have modulation delay 1 below you have 0. Patch 26 to 25 is 0 delay, so turn it off. Patch 20 to 21 is turn it on, and that is the issue with it. Basically how it works when you're on this 22 patch, when you click here is the delay. That is the most important for me, but you can use all the, so you have a compressor, modulation, delay, compressor, and what's left, reverb. Yeah, Here is the reverb. So basically, when I click here, I turn it on because it's by default turned off. But to turn it off, you need to go 4 banks above, like this, and it is on the same button. So when I click here, I will turn it off. It's weird. It's not great, but you can use it. You just need to remember to arm it, as I say. So you go down, you're here, you turn it on, and immediately just go. If you want to turn off that effect, go back here. If you're using one effect, this is usable. If you want to turn on and off multiple effects, oh, this is, you can do it, but you need time and to go to the, but basically I'm using only one. So I'm here and I'm playing with the delay and I don't need it. I switch the color, for example, on the pedal and just turn it off. It didn't accept the command. Okay, when it's blinking, it didn't accept command. It happens sometimes, but you need to check that. But then after I press it, if you, I know that I will at some point use it again, just go back and arm it, and that's it. Basically, you can use the effects that way. So if you want, you have, for example, for different song, another patches, you turn it off because you don't need it, for example, because you need a phone and go back on the original settings here. So 2 presets per foot, and you go to some other that you need a new one, but you need to go back. So to go back to the where the patches are, if they are on the first here, when you click, it's changing. That's it. So you need work around a bit, but it is usable. You can use this without any problem. You need a phone by your hand, and you need to click here. But if you're using some cover bands, for example, and after 3 or 4 songs, you need 2 different patches, it's usable. You just go here. So where you are, you use the other amp, and then you go back immediately when you set that. Go here, and then arm it. So go up. Oh no, go. It's all in reverse from here. Go here, and you have your effects here again to turn them on, and to turn them off here. So delay off, delay on, arm it to turn it off. Or if you don't need to turn off anything yet, you stay here and you turn on the other effects. Then when you need to turn them off, you go to this bank and wait and just turn them off. And that is how you can use pretty much, well, for my unpaid gigs, this is perfect. But if someone is professional, the air step is better thing. So that is what I wanted to show with you, how you can use this without programming or touching the CubeSuite. Okay, until the next video. Thank you for watching.